Hi, you guys. How are you tonight? I got a new apron, and it's got cupcakes on it, which isn't super fitting. I need one with bacon. Can you guys find me one with bacon? That'd be perfect. So, dinner for breakfast for dinner. So I have a lot of people that send me ideas that they want me to cook. And one of them was showing radishes as potatoes. And I've done this before. I think I did it on 4th of July. But I thought I would do it tonight and show you guys again. And I thought, well, how perfect to make little mini quiches. So I'm going to start the radishes first because they take a little bit longer, and then we'll show you the mini quiches, okay? And of course, like always, I've prepped everything. And as you can see, my pan's starting to get hot. It's smoking. So I'm gonna make you a little closer so you can see that. And we got bacon grease. I always use bacon grease when I make my potatoes, or should I say radishes. And I always cook high, but I don't recommend that. I just have some experience because I cook. I have a little restaurant and I cook. But before I start, let me push this off. These are those little mini chips that I talked to you guys about. This is pepper jack. And hi, Terry. I always, when my oven's on, I'm making these little chips. So the oven's on waiting for us to put the quiches in. So I thought I'd throw these in there so I could show you. So this is just little piles of pepper jack cheese. And I buy already shredded, but I've told you guys this many a times. Buy cheese and shred it yourself, because then the potato starch isn't on there, so it's more keto. So this is kind of not 100% keto, but it's still okay. I always count it in when I'm counting my carbs. So there we go. But unprocessed, if you will, that is considered processed cheese, but unprocessed is better. Okay, so I'm gonna put in onions first. And I dice those up. And we're gonna save a little of these onions for our quiches. Oh, a little piece of spinach got in there. So we'll save some of those for the quiches. And then radishes. So I get a farm basket. These came from the farm. Taylor, I am not. Love you. And I diced them all up. We're gonna put those in. Now, if you guys haven't done this, what happens with the radishes is they take on the flavor of whatever you cook them in. So we're cooking them in bacon grease. So guess what? It's gonna taste like bacon. And honestly, they taste just like potatoes. The texture is like potatoes. Let me make sure I got them all on there because we don't want any radishes in our quiches. That's not probably super good. So a little more bacon grease. So I just saved my bacon grease in a glass jar. It's almost gone. And you'll never guess, I get that at AJ's. I own a little breakfast restaurant, so it's kind of fitting that. But whenever you're cooking bacon, save the grease to cook with. And that kind of bumps up and makes everything a little more keto. Okay. So I put an article on my page today about keto diet and some of the misconceptions and this and that. And it's interesting, and you can take a little bit of it, take none of it, but it's a good read. If nothing else, she has some good pointers. I think that as long as you are eating healthy fats and incorporating all your carbs in that come from vegetables, you're good. And then get creative. There's so many yummy things you can do. So I'm gonna put some seasoning on this, and then we're gonna just cover it. But as you can see, it kind of looks like we're making home fries, and that was kind of my plan. Hi, Penny. So, just for everybody who's watching, and I'm gonna share this to a couple groups, and I would appreciate if you would share it and get this recipe out there. There is no recipe. This is all just because I like to create. So, please, don't ask me down in another couple days, hey, can you send me the recipe? Because there is none. If there's a recipe, I love to send them out. I don't mind. That is minced garlic, because I don't have any garlic right now, or I would be using fresh. and then a little garlic powder. Now, with your spices, just like everything else, check your backs, read your ingredients because they like to slide sugar in there, okay? As a filler. All right, we got salt. Pink Himalayan salt works wonders for so many things. Electrolytes, minerals. I had a little headache today, so I put some of that under my tongue. Gone. It just meant I was dehydrated. Sometimes, especially with keto, when you're in ketosis, you need extra electrolytes. You need extra water. Just really bump that up. All right, we're going to trim that down just a little bit and let that cook and put our quiches together. Okay? Look at these little pads I got. I got these yesterday because you guys watch me and you know I'm always using towels to get everything out of the oven, but they're just like these little minis. So I have this problem when I go to TJ Maxx. Isn't that cute? I buy too much stuff. I had to cut up my card to TJ Maxx because of it. So, mini muffin pan? Yeah, mini muffin pan. I stole this from work. We make these tiny little muffins at work, and they are not keto, but I stole this from work to make these for you, and these are gonna be keto, okay? I'm gonna push you back so I can spread out a little bit. All right, you guys can see that? If you can't see because of the comments, right swipe and they all go away. So, we're going to, because I prepped this, so I try to make everything super simple for you guys. That's my goal. When I started doing this cooking thing, I thought, I want to make it easy, quick, on and off, because I've watched tons of these cooking shows. And one of the things that gets too much is when they're not prepared and it just takes too long. I don't have a lot of time in my life. Frozen pancakes. And so I will click off. So that's what my goal is for you guys, is not to take up your whole evening, just to show you some really easy, fun ideas. So first thing we're gonna do is spray. I bought this coconut cooking spray at the dollar store. It's fabulous. I'm gonna spray every little hole. I'm gonna show you in a minute. There, they're all sprayed, okay? Now, I buy farm eggs. If you don't buy farm eggs, then you definitely need to buy organic. That's just one of those little things that will help you. Sorry guys, my phone was ringing. So rude. All right, don't they know I'm going live right now? Come on now, pay attention. All right, I always put a little bit of water in my eggs. This is where if you didn't have enough fats for your day, you could add heavy whipping cream. I love heavy whipping cream in my eggs, but dairy will stall you. And because we are going to have cheese in these, I don't want both, okay? That's just something that I choose. It's your journey, you do it, okay? Pink Himalayan salt, again, the best. Pepper. I have my oven at 400 degrees, and they cook quick. I cooked a few so I can show you guys. Let me just stir these radishes. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys. And I know there's people out there right now that are saying to me, Wendy, radishes are so gross. You are not gonna believe how good these taste. I wish you could all be here with me and taste them. Okay, this is how easy this is, you guys, okay? Can everybody see the pan? You just take your ingredients, black olives, sausage, spinach, and I just picked out of my fridge. I honestly went to the fridge and looked what I had. And I'm just gonna I had some mushrooms in there. I had some salami. And I don't know if anyone's ever had salami with scrambled eggs. Delicious. Onions. And we're just gonna fill all these holes. I had a couple tomatoes. I didn't cut them, so I'm not gonna use those right now. Maybe on top. And you just fill your holes. Just like that. It's that easy, you guys. And then we're gonna put some eggs. So let me fill all these holes real quick. Just random. I'm obsessed right now with black olives and pickles for some reason. Pickles I understand because of when you're dehydrated, the pickle juice is really good. So I can kind of understand that, but I don't know about the olives. And it's okay to have olives because they're high in fat, you know, just within moderation. And watch your brand that you're buying, of course. I try to give you like little hints. So we're looking pretty good. Everything's full. Now, one of the best things about what we're cooking, you can cook these ahead and freeze them. And then you pop them into little Ziplocs. And then you're going to, in the morning, you pull them out and you take them to work just the way it is. Or you throw them in the microwave, you throw them in a pan, however you like to cook. I'm not a huge microwave fan, but something like this, I would use it. And you just put them in the microwave and you have breakfast. And it's keto, okay? So I think, besides a few of these mushrooms, we're pretty good here. A little more onion right there, put some more sausage. So you just want to randomly do it. And see how I had everything kind of ready? That's a big thing, you know? Fried radishes are amazing. You're right, Jackie, they are. And I kind of forget about stuff. I was going through looking at some of my old videos that I did. I made some really good food. And I forget. I'm like, oh, I need to make that again. I made some stuffed cabbage enchiladas. Oh my gosh, they were so good. Okay, so see all that? It's all stuffed in there. Now, eggs are already scrambled. So I just use a little, you know what would be even easier, you guys, is to put this in like a mixer. Not a mixer, a measure, you know, a measure thing with the spout. What am I trying to say, you guys? Help me. Help me. Hi, Teresa. All right, so we're just randomly filling those up. Those radishes smell so good, you guys. I wish, I've said this before on some of my lives. Do you guys know I'm on my tippy toes right now? Did you wonder why I got taller? I think it's funny because people come in the restaurant and say, yeah, my favorite thing about watching you cook is that you're on your tippy toes most of the time. And they're so true. So I did 3 total eggs in here, and it's going to be perfect. And I didn't even mean to be perfect, but I was. And then I have pepper jack, I have a jack and cheddar mix, and I have some mozzarella. So I thought we'd just randomly put different kind of cheeses. And boom, look at that. Couldn't be more perfect. I didn't even mean to be. So we'll just do 1 row. Cheese just on top. And you don't need to go crazy. Go lighter with the dairy. Let's do pepper jack. Down away. So Sunday, I have this new thing that I'm doing. It's called Keto Couch. And this Sunday, I am going to do, let me stir these real quick. Oh, perfect. They're perfect. I'm going to turn them off so they're not boiling hot when I take a bite for you guys. So this Keto Couch, it's just going to be like a one-on-one on keto, different ideas, different things that I've learned. So the one I'm going to do this Sunday is what help if you're stalling on keto, the reasons and things that could help you get out of the stall. Okay? So I kind of think that would be, I've kind of done them in order of ketosis, the flu, 101. And so I thought the next one would be, you've been in ketosis, you've had the flu, and now you're not losing, or whatever the reason you do keto. Not everybody does it for weight loss. There's so many benefits to it. Okay, I think we're ready, you guys. How do those look? They look good already, and I haven't even cooked them yet. But it doesn't have to be pretty. Just get it all in there. And they're delish. Okay, into the oven. And my cheese are ready to come out. Look at me using a towel again. My cheese crisps are done. Perfect timing. These go in. And I think the last ones I cooked for 10 minutes or so. And I'm not going to keep you on for 10 minutes, so don't worry. There's the chips. Those are delicious. Just saying. Okay. Now, I have some mini quiches already cooked. And always, like I've told you before, every meal has guacamole or avocado. So I buy the guacamole already done for you. It is strictly avocados and some salsa. Not even salsa, pico de gallo, no sugar. It's just they cut it for me, which is wonderful because I'm busy. So I buy those at Costco. They're organic, very good. So they're going to go right on top of my quiches. So these are what the quiches look like. See how cute that is? They're just little mini quiches. So I would put, I don't know, 3 or 4 into a little baggie. Done. Breakfast. I don't eat breakfast. I fast. But a lot of people like to have breakfast. Perfect. Throw them in the freezer. Pop them in the microwave for however long you want. And they'd be good. Or into just a little fry pan. Done. So, guacamole on top. I'm going to take a bite. This one has olives, sausage, eggs, and just mixed cheese on top, it tastes like. Super good. Okay. Now, can you guys see how good those radishes look? They look just like home fries, right? And they're going to taste just like bacon. They're going to be hot. And honestly, you guys, I didn't have any chopped up bacon, or they would have went in the quiches for sure. But why not in this? And you could put scrambled eggs over it and make like a little skillet. There is no radish taste at all. You don't have that bite that a radish has. And the texture is just like cutting into a potato. I promise you guys, try it. You're going to love it. It's not 100% like a potato, but it doesn't taste like a radish either. So good, you guys. Okay, I think I'm done. Those are going to cook, and then I'm going to have a little dinner. I need to pack a little bit, going on a big trip. So somebody out there sent me a recipe for tuna patties, and it had pork rinds in it and zucchini in it and a couple different things. I can't find the recipe. So if you're watching, will you please send it to me again? I'm pretty sure we sent it via private message, and I went through and I couldn't find it, and that was my plan. I have tuna right here. That was what I was gonna cook tonight. And I searched and searched, can't find it. So if you are the person, please send it to me. Okay, you guys, I'm going to let you go and have some dinner. And I appreciate you all for watching. If you could share the video so that we can teach everybody how good keto is. And if you want me to cook something, let me know. And if you found some value, let me know. I appreciate you all. Have a good night. See ya.